Hey folks, it's Keith, Victor Echo 3 Sierra Victor Quebec, and with my contest call, one that I use for a lot of Morse code, Victor Alpha 3 Kilo Echo India. I thought I'd have a bit of fun today, introduce people to something that certainly new CW operators probably have not heard of, and this is what is the weight of your call? It's strange terminology. Now, what is the weight of your call? Really, what it means is how long does it take you to send your call? Is that crucial? Not necessarily. If conditions are bad, though, it might have an impact. How many dits and dahs do you have in your call? What sequence are they in? Is it easy for the operator on the other end to get it wrong? Especially if conditions aren't very good, or if you're trying to get into, break into a pileup somewhere. So this, like I said, it's a bit of fun. I didn't know the weight of my call. I do now, the weight of both of them actually. And then we'll take a look at that. So how are we going to do this? How do we calculate it? Well, there are actually websites out there that have a calculator that will tell you how long it's going to take you to send your call at different speeds. So the one we're going to use today is on the site run by FISTS, F-I-S-T-S. It's a good site. The one that I'm using today is the Americas chapter. Now, this is an organization dedicated to preserving the use of Morse. So it's an interesting one, I suppose, along the lines of the SKCC. So it's one that you might want to look at. They have sprints, they have contests, they collect numbers just like you do in the SKCC. So lots of different things you can do. And again, it's promoting the use of Morse code, which is what, in the end, it's all about. So let's go to their page and we'll take a look at it. And at the same time, we'll see how much some of the calls weigh. All right, so this is the main page for the FISTS Club, or the Americas chapter, which is, as you can see, North, Central, South America, and the islands. They also have other chapters in the UK, Europe, Australia, New Zealand, East Asia, and so on. So it's just a matter of wandering around their site and looking to see where else these other chapters are. The North American chapter, or excuse me, the Americas chapter, membership is free. So there is no yearly or monthly dues or anything like that. So when you get this page and it comes up, very simple, go to operating, scroll down to measure call weight. And this is the page that comes up. So we're going to try my two call signs and just for fun, see what they're like and how long it takes to send them. So we're going to do it as though I'm someone just coming out of, let's say, the LICW BC 1, 2, or 3 classes. So I'll put it at about 12 words a minute. So here's my first call, 12 words per minute. Let's see the weight, if you want, of that call. So there you are. That's a lot of dots and dashes, 14 dots, 7 dashes, and it would take me at 12 words per minute, 6.5 seconds to send that. Not bad, but if conditions are very bad, very noisy, if you've got people, right next to you and so on, or the other operator does on their end, it's a call that can be missed very, very easily. So again, let's take the second call. This is generally my contest call, and one I tend to use more for Morse code. We'll put that also at 12 seconds. That's at 12 words per minute. So this one, the first one was 6.5 seconds. Here we are here, 5.5 seconds, so a full second faster, which is good. A lot fewer dots and dashes, though, and that's probably what will make the big difference. And it does, actually. I do notice myself, it definitely does make a difference on the other operator on the other end. So let's say, for instance, now you're getting up there, so I'll go back to my first call. Let's do this at 18 words a minute. How long is it going to take me to send it at 18 words a minute? 4.33 seconds. So not bad. A little bit, certainly faster, which tells me that if I want to get that call sign out, I better work on picking up my speed a little bit. Now let's do the other call, also at 18 words per minute. And let's see what we're looking at. There we are there, 3.6 seconds. So that's actually pretty fast to get that call out. My biggest issue with this call is the EI on the end. If I don't make it very clear that those are two separate letters, people tend to think it's an S, so KS instead of KEI. Things to think about when you're looking at getting a call. So there you go. And I think it's interesting that when we get a call assigned to us, or I guess depending on which country you're living in, how they do it, some might give you a choice, others don't. But when we're trying to think of a call sign, very few of us ever translate that into Morse code to see how many dits, how many DAWs, right? And like you look at my first call, I never would have thought of that. Didn't know anything about Morse code when I started. So there you are. And it's an exercise, but at the same point, maybe you understand your call sign a little bit better. Maybe you understand why some people might be having trouble picking that call up when you're calling. There you go. Keith, Victor Echo 3 Sierra Victor Quebec, wishing you a great day.